and today I'm giving you very much raw. We have this beautiful male model here. I'm here to show you guys how to transform your male clients, and we just gonna do the whole transformation. So first, I'm gonna go in with some good moisturizer. This is dermatologist approved. Also, my favorite Power Grip primer. And also, we're going in with milk of magnesia after this. But I wanted to prep his skin. And most definitely, we wipe down the skin with Noxzema wipes to avoid any breakouts. We do that off camera. But right now, I'm just moisturizing and getting that skin ready. Now it's time to go on with your flat foundation brush. We're going in with some milk of magnesia. You can get it from any CVS. So the reason of using milk of magnesia is just to help for clients who want a long lasting wear, and also if they have a lot of oily spots in their skin, this is what clients will suggest you to use. I don't really use it for every single client, but it's very optional. I do it when a client asks for it. Now I'll be going in with the Airspun Translucent to set those brows in place just so we can get ready to get that mattifying eyebrow. And right after, we'll be going in with the Anastasia Dip Brow in the shade Ebony. Now, let me explain the Milk of Magnesia step. When you are using Milk of Magnesia, going with a very thin layer. I really prefer doing my skin prep before the Milk of Magnesia because sometimes Milk of Magnesia can have the skin very, very dry. You have to be very careful. If you use too much of it, it will show through the makeup. It will be cakey. It will become flaky. So you have to be careful when you are using these kind of hacks. After filling in the brows, now it's time to lay those eyebrow hairs down because I want more of a luminous look when it comes to the brows. So we're going to go in with some Anastasia brow gel. And honestly, I know when y'all be like, girl, Lachey, you always say you overlove something. Y'all, I do, y'all. These are my favorites. When I say I overlove something, that means you got to go get it, okay? So I love this gel. It lays down the hair. It's very well, very slick. You'll see the difference between your brows when you start to use them. I highly recommend. To conceal the brows, I went in with the L'Oreal Infallible Wear Concealer in the shade Caramel. When you are concealing the brows, make sure it's at least 2 shades lighter than the original skin tone. And for the top of the brow, just to avoid a halo brow, going with their foundation shade. Today we use the NARS Longwear Foundation in the shade Macao. Yeah, so I did some of this off camera, but as you guys can see, it's very self explanatory. I went in with that same concealer shade from L'Oreal and I began to go in with a flat brush and I lined up his tape. Now, like I said, this is very optional. Certain steps in his look is very optional, but he requested it because he's one of them ones who know what he want. He know how he look. He know what's gonna pop. And honestly, he taught me a lot. I did this before on my male clients, but I don't make it mandatory. And just to have somebody teach me something and say, hey, let's try this, it honestly made me see the difference in doing male faces. Now, when you are doing male clients, it will take a little bit more time because you want to show detail, you want to transform, and you want everything to be on point. Now, it won't be perfect with the lining up, but I'm going to show you how you fix that up. So just take your time and continue to trust the process. Back and forth, I had him look in the mirror just so he can give me a okay that it looks fire, okay? But take your time. Remember that this is practice. It will always make perfect and just keep blending. So I know y'all like, hold on, Lachey, what's going on? Okay, I wanted to blend out his foundation. So I started from his forehead to his neck. Okay, I went from up to down. I did it this way just so I can trust my own process to give me more faith and also just to blend out everything. I have a real pet peeve when things are not blended. Okay, so I'm just really trying to blend everything in. Now, it's very deceiving by the lights. It may look crazy with the coloring of the foundation, but when you contour and when all that comes together, it honestly came out dope, y'all. So please put y'all trust in me. It's gonna come together, okay? So right after that, he taught me a little trick that he also do on himself, and he told me, Lachey, go on with this right here. I got it in my little makeup bag. I said, okay, let me go in with it. And when he told me that this defines the edges of his tape line after you line it up with the concealer, it darkens the edges. Honestly, I was like, you know what? That's very smart. And you guys have to be very observant and listen to some of your clients because you will learn a lot. Okay, I never did this before, but you will learn a lot. And honestly, it's a good trick. And I told him, I said, look in the mirror, and he said, yeah, yeah, you killed it. Yep. So he also gave me the privilege to give you guys a look at this mascara. He said, dang, Lachey, I'm gonna have to go hurry up and order a lot because I know your ride babes gonna go crazy on it. And I said they will. One thing about it, they gonna get whatever Lachey says she love. And right now I'm going up with the foundation to blend it all out. Now it's time to cream contour, and I'm bringing a little bit more hue back into his face. So I'll be blending that contour on his cheekbones, his jawline, forehead, and also for his nose. The contour we used today was the Infallible Wear Concealer from L'Oreal in the shade Espresso. And this is one of my favorite concealers to use as a full coverage contour. I don't know. I just really want you guys to try it. And now I'm going in with that foundation brush just to blend out everything together. And now I'm going to go in to conceal the face. For concealer, we went in with the Born This Way concealer in the shade Cookie. To blend out the concealer, I went with the setting brush from Real Technique. You guys can get it from Amazon and Walmart. But this is what everybody mainly use as MUAs to blend out that concealer. And as you guys see, I'm going back and forth with my foundation brush just to blend out the edges. And right after, I'll be going in to contour his nose and snatch it all up. Now it's time to highlight the face a little bit more. I'm going with the Infallible Wear Concealer in the shade Toffee Caramel. And I'll be going in with the Damp Beauty Blender. To avoid any creasing when it comes to the under eye, make sure you're going with your beauty blender to blend out the creases and remain looking up just so it can avoid any creasing. Now you'll begin to grab your powder puff and blend in your favorite setting powder. Today I use the Huda Beauty setting powders. Setting that face is key, okay? You want a long lasting wear, and you also do not want any makeup transfer. So make sure you set that face. Now it's time for the eyes, and I wanted something very soft but smoky. So the best thing to do is going with a brown smoky eye, okay? So I went in with a shade Supreme from the Morphe bronzer, and this is very pigmented. And I also went on one of my favorite Morphe palettes. This is a bronzer palette, and y'all, it snatches up the looks, okay? It gives that warmth bronzy look, and that's what I love about that palette so much. So now I'm just going in to snatch up that nose, and then we'll also get ready to go in with that contour, that powder contour for that face. So we're going into the spots that we cream contoured, and we'll just be setting and snatching that face up, and also going in with a blush that he required. That's his favorite. So I'll make sure I show you guys that as well. So the blush we'll be using is in the shade Raisin. This is from Max Cosmetics. And when he gave it to me, I'm like, this giving old school grandma. But when I used it, y'all, I loved how it looked. And I would go grab me one myself. But I also mixed it in with that orange shade from that Morphe 8D palette that we used. And now I'll be going along with some setting powder and snatching his features. So that will be along the sides of the bridge of his nose and also snatching his cheekbones. Whoever have this talent to have one eye open, y'all, I was dying laughing doing this voiceover, okay? Whoever have this type of talent, you're talented, babes, to have one eye open, the other one chiseled. I would look at him like, okay, boo, give him looks, okay? I felt like adding a little bit more pop to his eyes, so I went with like a silver shimmer shade. And now we're gonna get ready for his lips, which is one of my favorite parts. We're going in with the Ruby Kisses lip liner in the shade dark brown. And for the nude pink, we're going in with the shade Virgin for Morphe. And right in the middle, we'll be blending that out with some white concealer and popping on a hair store gloss and a shade Broadway. And we was most definitely joking when we was recording this footage. So he was giving, and just to see him at this level, and we're not even done yet, I knew this look was finna eat. Now we're just blending away that powder. And a lot of you guys asked me what's a more affordable pressed powder compared to the MAC Studio Fix. One thing I can say is Maybelline has some good pressed powders. When I was a beginner, I used to always use those powders, and they're raw. The pressed powders we went in with was the shade NW45 for the remaining of his face. That's his skin tone. And NC50. That's to keep his brightened areas brightened. Now, this is an old school trick that I used to do on my clients. If you guys see my old tutorials, that thing was not blended outright in my old tutorials, but I learned a lot from my old tutorials. It made me realize what I can do better and how to enhance my look. So with me trying out this look, I wanted to enhance his cheekbones more, but later on I will blend that all out just so it won't look too harsh. But you see how that little trick right there can snatch up a feature. If you guys need a little bit of help with mapping out where you'll be snatching up their cheekbones, this is a good way how to outline it. You'll be outlining from the bottom of their ear to the corner of their mouth. Before spraying the face, make sure you blend out everything to your liking and add a little bit more few touches. But today we'll be going in with the Morphe setting spray and also the one size setting spray. This duo of the setting sprays is something that I really, really, really want you guys to try. It's a good combo. So babe say he don't do lashes. So you know what? I had to bring out the lash and I had to make it pop. So this is another trick how to make your lashes pop if you're not into lashes and you just want to do your own mascara. This is how to avoid getting that black on the lid, especially when you have hooded eyes. This is a very good technique. And this mascara, I'll make sure I show you guys just so you can go get it. But it's very, very long lasting, waterproof, and it makes your eyelashes just grow instantly. You guys see the difference? He just looked totally different just from that one eye being mascara, like raw. Now this is another technique that I do to make that under eye pop a little bit more and become more snatched. I go in with a powder puff and I go in with that light pressed powder that we use underneath, and I'll just pat that in underneath the eye and you guys see the difference. It really gave him a face lift. Now it's time to bring a little oomph in its look. So we going in with some J. LaRue Cosmetics loose glitter pigment, and this is in the shade white gold. And we're also going to pair it up with some Milani highlighter. So y'all, we dimmed the lights and we turned on that flash. And y'all, he was glowing. He was giving face. He was giving everything. Whole attitude change. TikTok love him. Instagram love him. This was a gorgeous look. I was so ready to show the boys out there that hey, Lashay will come out with some videos for y'all too. So y'all have to kill this inspired look. Make sure you tag me if you guys like this video. Make sure you click the big thumbs up and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can be the first to see whenever LashaysGlamz posts. I am a Miami makeup artist, so whenever you want to come down here and book an appointment, come on. I love you guys so much. Make sure you comment down below how you really love it. Tell a friend to tell a friend that this is the page where you will learn all the gems, and I hope you guys love it. I love you guys so much. Bye.